Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. The past couple of days, we've been getting some new teasers for Modern Warfare 3. And although they've primarily been related to zombies the past couple of days, there's actually a lot more Warzone tie-ins than you might initially realize in regards to our next Warzone map. Now, we've seen various different leaks and rumors regarding all sorts of different things for our next Warzone map. There's been talk of Verdansk, since obviously that's been shown off already for the campaign, and it's going to be open combat missions taking place around there, so you can actually adventure around Verdansk itself. We'll touch a bit more on that later on into the video, but this actual new Warzone map is going to be a bit more expansive, similar to how now within DMZ and Warzone we're obviously sharing Al Mazrah as a play space, and then some of the resurgence areas as well. It looks like a similar thing is going to be occurring here in Modern Warfare 3, except with Warzone and the new zombies slash DMZ sort of hybrid modes. So this newly updated information actually stems from some of these teasers that were shown earlier on this week. Call of Duty initially posted saying, trying to piece it all together and we're running out of time, something is missing. And we basically get like this investigative board here. They've got the red lines going up all over the place to various different clues connecting the dots, and we see some classic throwback images to some zombies characters that obviously we know throughout the Dark Ether story. But there's also a sort of tac map overview shown there, and it's almost like it's the main emphasis here. Now, yes, there are some pictures of zombies and other characters as mentioned, but that tac map's the largest picture. It's got the lines drawn all over it. There's an X on there. There's circling something for some reason, but that mini map is actually part of the brand new Warzone map, despite the fact that this is a teaser for zombies. And the evidence actually lines up ever so nicely. So remember the image of this sort of tac map overview, because it's going to come back up here in just a moment. But you may recall that within the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, during one of the missions, there's actually a map laid out on a table. And the map is titled Las Almas, which, as we know, is a location in the MW2 universe right now within the story. There were several different missions there. We also have multiple different ground war maps already stationed and based in Las Almas. Santa Cena and also Guajaro are both ground war maps that take place there. Now, of course, Mercado Las Almas as a 6v6 map and Santa Cena Border Crossing as a 6v6 map are sort of, obviously involved there too. They're parts of the larger ground war map, and you can go through and see those individual maps as you're exploring those. But players have actually gone through in the past and lined up the tac map overview of Guajaro and of Santa Cena as ground war maps to their locations on this Las Almas map as well. And we can see that image here where obviously in the top right and bottom right, we have our two ground war maps already set. Now, shout out to ZCrim on Twitter, because they actually lined this up apparently. The new teaser that we have for zombies for MW3 has that tac map overview, and they were actually able to go through and line up exactly where this falls in the map, and it's basically centered there perfectly, right? And this is really lined up because with this tac map overview, there's the one strip of water that has like a small little island jutting out, and that lines up perfectly with the Las Almas map that we have now, which is extra convenient, right? It makes it super easy to actually line these up one to one and say, okay, this tac map that is being previewed with this zombies teaser from Call of Duty also now ties in directly to what we already know about the next Warzone map, the next big battle royale map. And we can actually throw it back as well to the initial Modern Warfare 3 reveal, where of course it's convenient that we have the tac map overview for this Las Almas area already, and we have certain points of interest listed. That's cool, that's fine, it's whatever. But it'd be even cooler to see gameplay, right? Well, during the initial MW3 reveal, in the blog, they detail the zombies section. It's that all new open world zombies experience, similar to Outbreak and DMZ sort of combined. Well, the preview image that they use for that obviously shows some of the zombie elements of it, but in the background, you can see the map. Now, we don't get a fantastic view of the map, like it's obviously an image focused on the zombies, but we can see there's like a Burger King in the background there. There's also, it looks like some apartments in the lower right as well behind some of the zombies. So we actually get a feel for somewhat the vibe of the map in terms of its overall aesthetic, much more modern it seems like, and city based there, which is definitely nice to see. But that's not where all the dots stop. We have several other things that we can connect with other information that we've heard heard throughout the past couple of months. And by the way, as we're going through all of this here today, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with the latest going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, leaks, rumors, reveals, you name it. If it has to do with Call of Duty, you'll find it here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button. Obviously, we got a very busy next couple of weeks with season 6 dropping. We've got COD Next coming up. So many announcements and reveals are coming up. You're not going to want to miss that info. Also, if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. Hey everyone, very exciting stuff today. You may have noticed, but I am in fact rocking the brand new Diablo frame from Gamer Advantage, and these are highly requested. They are the aviator style, and I can say with confidence, not only do these things look absolutely phenomenal, but they are some ridiculously high quality frames. The Gamer Advantage team absolutely knocked it out of the park with these frames, and if you're looking to get a pair for yourself, you can throw in code WhosImmortal at checkout for a nice little discount. Also, bit of post-edit Zach here. As I was recording this, Call of Duty just released another new zombies teaser, and this one doesn't show us as much. It's just a locker with the caption, "There's a job to be done," but in the back right, we can see yet another TAC map overview. It is super dark and it's covered up again by the red wire and some other documents and images, but there's another slight TAC map overview there. It's not going to show us much, but it is something. Again, just connecting the dots. This, what we are seeing, is the Warzone map. Now, despite the fact that it is set in Los Alamos on this base image here, we've also heard recently throughout various different leakers, Jev has talked about this and some other notable leakers and data miners in the community, saying that it's going to be the Los Alamos layout. The general overview that we have with this TAC map is going to be roughly the same, but it's not going to be set in the Los Alamos desert. We're not going to have another desert map. It's going to be set in Verdansk, much more vibrant, much more green. It's not just sand everywhere. Jev's actually confirmed that based off of some leaks that he was able to see. We also have Metaphor back from a little while ago saying the new Warzone map in MW3 looks amazing. Slide canceling is in the build, and we already know that's confirmed by now. There's no giant hill in the middle of the map, so you're not just fighting elevation the whole time. There's tons of buildings and POIs, unlike Caldera, and lots of areas that look memorable. There's less open fields, which that TAC map also confirms, and more building-based battles, and the image of zombies definitely gives us that sort of, definitely city-based environment, I would say, for sure. Looks like a lot of opportunity for regaining. Wouldn't be surprised if they pushed it past 150 players. A lot of Verdansk inspiration in that image with the zombies definitely confirms that as well. Downtown is very Verdansk-like, with the biggest building being Overwatch from MW3 DLC at the top. Countdown from COD 4 is in the map. Game looks like MW2, but improved with faster animations. So everything that we've heard, leaks and rumors and whatnot, it's all lining up right now. It is all coming together, and everything is set up to be correct so far. Now, what a lot of this says is that clearly the next Battle Royale map is not going to be Verdansk, despite the fact that we know MW3 is basically rebuilt the entire map in this new engine and from the ground up again. So it's quite possible that, like we've said before, that's not going to be a launch map, but perhaps an in-year map, maybe around, late winter, early spring. We see that drop perhaps close to the Warzone anniversary in March as like a, resurgence in a way to get people to come back after that holiday drop-off that usually happens. Would not be surprised if, a couple months in, we now have this new Verdansk based map, and then also Verdansk as a main Battle Royale map too. Like I said, COD Next, just a couple of weeks out. We've now gotten teasers for a general MW3 lore. We've gotten some teasers for multiplayer with the maps and some of the movement, red dots coming back and whatnot. We've now gotten teasers for zombies. All that's left is Warzone. I would imagine that maybe in the next week or so, there's going to be some teasers surfacing for that. And of course, as mentioned, we'll be covering those right as they surface. So stick it here for that alongside everything else going on in COD. Make sure you are subscribed with those noties turned on. And if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on your way out. It is seriously appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.